Alright, so this is my first video. I just kind of want to start off by saying who I am and what I do. So my name is Jackson, I'm 17, and I recently started reselling. So I don't know if you've heard of it online or not, but if you have, that's probably why you're watching this. I've been reselling for about two and a half months, maybe 3 months by now, and it's been going pretty good. So the very first thing I did is bought a vendor link from someone I followed on Instagram and bought a pair of AirPods. So it was actually this exact pair. I kept the first pair I bought. So if you don't know what reselling is, it's like reselling 101. So you're basically buying products, replica products, for a lot cheaper, and then selling them for a lot more expensive than you bought, but still a lot cheaper than normal. And I don't sell as real. I sell them as replicas because it's kind of tacky, shitty to sell them as real. But the good thing about these is they are basically real. There's nothing different. Scan it, it'll take you to the website. Comes with everything. So I started off with a pair of AirPods. Threw in some little bit of money, bought a pair, and then they were good, so then I bought 2 more pairs, and then I sold those fast, like the first day, for like, I think 80 both times. Yeah, I think both pairs 80. Yeah. So then after that, I like posted them on my story. Multiple people wanted some, ordered a few more for some more people, ended up ordering like 4, then 6, and then ended up doing pretty well with that. Sold them all from like the 70, 75 to 100 range, just depending on what. But I was mostly just selling it to like people in town. And then actually my next product was Air Maxes. So it's these right here. Same to the AirPods, everything comes normal. There's my pair right here. These are actually great. Like, they're the best headphones I've ever had. I'm not gonna lie. It makes sense why they're so expensive, but I sell them for about $300, and the real ones go for about $600. So honestly, it's good for either way, for whoever's buying it and for me. So then I really started to move into some clothes. I don't have much right now, but denim tears is mostly what I sell. So you know what denim tears is? It's just a designer brand. Here's a pair out. You can see great quality. Like, so I've been selling those for like the 50 to 100 range. And then that's done alright. I wouldn't say as good as the AirPods, and then not as good as the cologne. I started getting into cologne just recently, probably about 3 weeks into cologne, and I've done really good with this. So you can see here's some 1 million, here's some Dior Sauvage. You can see it's really good. Dior Sauvage is really good too. And then a lot more. I have some Tom Ford in my car right now. I don't have it out here, but it's super good. Here's the Valentino. I have some multiple boxes of Valentino right now. Chanel. Chanel's my favorite. And then some Creed. This is unopened. So I moved the cologne pretty fast, honestly. I'm just getting into that. I have someone coming right now, but I mean, that's moving as fast. I haven't moved it as fast online as I have the denim tears. And then, but I've done a lot of sales with cologne, just people like I know of, just on my like Snapchat story and stuff like that. And then, so I did have TikTok that I was like kind of posting, kind of doing what this is, like doing like updates or whatever. And then I honestly just stopped posting on that and kind of just started locking in on the actual selling. So I haven't done any social media for this in like over a month or so, and there's been a huge update. So I thought about just making TikToks to update it all, but it's way too much time. So that's why I'm making this video, kind of explain everything, put a little recap in, basically getting you guys up to date on what I've done so far, and then just to get started. So I'm gonna be posting weekly videos of I've made around 2K in like total sales, and then somewhere around like 1,300 to 1,500 in profit. Right now I have about 1,500 to my name, but just from the actual like reselling and stuff, let's just call it 1,000. So right now I'm gonna be going 1,000 to 10K this summer. That's my goal at least. So I'm gonna be posting weekly episodes of that and my goal. So you can subscribe and be ready for that. And then I also have a window washing business with my friends. So we've been washing windows, starting to make decent money, but it's really starting to pick up. So I'll be posting videos about that, about selling. I do some door-to-door stuff too. So honestly, this is just going to be about just documenting my whole journey of, well, I want to be rich one day. But for right now, small goals. So we're going 1K to 10K. So I'm going to show my journey so far, what's happened in the last few months. And then, yeah, from here on out, it's going to be weekly videos. And yeah, we're going to grind. So this is actually the first TikTok I ever made for my AirPod account I started. So at this point, I just started making videos kind of like this. All right, if I was broke and wanted to start making money, this is exactly how I do it. I take $50 and buy my one-of-one AirPod Pros. Then you can flip that for up to 150 and just repeat the process. Go follow my Snap or buy off my store. There's literally no reason you can't do this. So I started to actually make some money off the AirPods at this point. And then I even set up a Shopify store, as you can see right here. Unbox my one-of-one AirPods with me. This is only a couple weeks after starting, so I turned a pair of AirPods into two pretty fast. Right, so this is just me unboxing it, and I think I posted these videos on TikTok. This is some videos of me selling AirPods to some kids from my school I know. Here's another one right here. Started to make some pretty good money from it right around here. So this time I ordered like 6 pairs, and I had like 3 or 4 already sold at this point. Like of these, like people were starting to hit me up a lot for them. I started to make some money. And then yeah, this is them out right here. So you can see that they're actually super nice and very legit. Come with me to sell some AirPods to some kid at my school. So I think this is an $80 sell from a kid I know at my school. And then here's me trying to flex the $80. So this is just a bunch of AirPods I had. I just took a quick video of it. I also started doing a lot more windows and started getting extra money for that. Alright guys, so a little update. Just got in some new denim tiers, so we're going to open those up right now. Alright, so as you can see, they look super good. They have one-on-one tags, and the quality is amazing. You can see it sounds good, feels good. Alright, so I'm going to be trying to sell these pretty soon if I can, and I'll keep you guys updated if I get a sell. So that's a TikTok I made about the denim tiers. These didn't move very well on Snapchat and in town, so I had to sell them on eBay mostly. I got a couple pair of Air Maxes right after this and ended up selling a pair the first day I got them, so those moved pretty fast. At this point, I started to do a lot more window washes with my friends, and we started making some pretty good money. So you can see there's a video of him washing right there. And then we got some more equipment in, and it was a lot better, and it was able to help us do them a lot faster. Here's a video of some of it. You can see right there. Here's a pretty recent video from after one of our windows. This is just a video of me packaging up and getting ready to send it out to you. Right here is when I started to get some clones in, and I was moving these pretty fast and actually starting to make some pretty good money off of it. The clones are super good quality and probably sell the fastest. This is just a video of a couple of the sales I made. Alright, so like I said, everything you just saw, that's over the last couple months, and we're just getting started, you know. I started from just one pair of AirPods, and now we're here, and I made a lot of money, and I'm doing pretty good with it, but I want to make a lot more, and I want people to be able to watch for the process. So just stick around, definitely going to do some big things. So as of right now, it's June 9th, 2025. The summer just started. We still got the whole summer to go. I've kind of been procrastinating a little bit, but, I'm ready to lock in. Just buzzed ahead last night to lock in everything. We're going all in, and I really think that it'd be fun for you guys to be part of the journey and, just to document it all. So if you want to watch this, just subscribe. I'm going to be doing weekly videos. I think I've already said that, but I'm going to be going just once a week, just week 1, week 2, week 3 of just going from 1K to 10K, and then from 10K to 100K, 100K to a million. It's just slow goals. But right now we're working on 10K. I got nothing else in mind but 10K. So I'll see you guys in the next video.